We are still months away from the holiday season. It's not even Halloween yet. Take it easy, but that's not stopping Macy's creative team from working like they are in the North Pole to get their iconic window displays ready in time. So CBS and New York's John Diaz got a behind-the-scenes look on how they are preparing.
They're working faster than Santa's elves
I think that we just have to kind of finish this part.
to help bring the holiday spirit to New York in time. For months, the Macy's team has been in Brooklyn hand-making every last item for this year's holiday window display at the Herald Square store, pretty much creating it right after they took down last year's.
We take it down in January, then by February they're coming at us with concepts. We're working together to pull some visuals, hearing what their team has to say, making samples. Then we really start designing and building around June.
The project producer says it's a dream for these artists to be on the team. It takes about 60 people to get all 6 windows together.
Every single thing that's in the window passes through so many people's hands. So it's designed, then we have our props team sculpting it, putting it together. The animators make it an animation, the painters paint it.
So many fine details go into every last step.
These are exact replicas of the floor space at Macy's. There's marks on the floor that show us where the columns are, where we plug in, things like that. It's a really tight space, and we need to make sure that everything fits perfectly.
To keep track, most of the props are also marked, some in numeric order.
Very organized process.
The history of the windows goes back nearly 150 years, when Macy's had porcelain dolls on display in the 1870s. Now, with more than 10,000 people walking by every hour, things have changed. This year, the Macy's team is getting as interactive as possible with kaleidoscopes and Santa Claus selfies. Each window will have something different.
He will come right up to the glass on the interior of the window, and then on the exterior of the window will be the rest of his nose.
Roya Sullivan is the National Window Director for Macy's.
It's not only window shopping and coming into the store for us, it's really the gift that we give to the city and the idea of interacting with our customers.
She says this year you can expect one of the brightest displays yet.
What we haven't done is really played with the beautiful chromes and the lighting and the LED, and that's really what's new, and I think the customers are really going to enjoy that.
The team will start to transport the gear at the end of October,
Packing this guy is going to be very sensitive.
giving themselves 2 weeks to install it and almost 2 months for all of us to enjoy it. Then it's all back to square one all over again. In Red Hook, Brooklyn, John Diaz, CBS-N, New York.
It's like, can I get some bubble wrap, please?
Right?
John is here right now.
Packing this is sensitive.
I think so.
8 months of building all of it. I would say that it's sensitive. You know, it's fragile.
So fascinated by this. What was it like going behind the scenes there? Is it like
It's
a Santa's
just,
workshop?
yeah, I mean, they're all running around. So
Yeah.
right now they have a staff of about 15 people, but then, you know, in the next coming weeks, they say they hire about 45 additional freelancers to try and get all the gear there. They actually have to use a crane for that very large Santa. You saw it?
Was there-
15 feet, I believe they said it was.
Oh my gosh, was there anything that really surprised you?
Every single thing that you see in these windows is handmade. So every single, so you saw one of those
Yeah.
painters painting, all that was very surprising. It takes thousands of man hours that go into this. They really said they couldn't even count because, you know, sometimes they're early, sometimes they're there later, but it takes 8 months to build the entire set. There's, of course, months leading into it. That's the development phase.
You know, shame on me to think that they just reused props from year to year.
Right.
I had no idea, and I'm sure a lot of other people don't either. I know that they're kind of hush-hush, and I'm trying to put this theme together in my mind, but they tell you what it was?
Yeah, so the theme
Oh,
is
they told
about,
you.
they did,
You
of
got it
course.
out
I
of
got it. They told me, yeah. So it was about actually a little girl, and it's how everyone lives. Santa Claus lives in all of us. So it's this
Sure.
little girl, she wants to be Santa Claus, and it's really just teaching kids, you know, the spirit of giving, not receiving, and really what Santa Claus stands for, and how this little girl just kind of morphs into Santa. And there's 6 windows, so you can see her do it all.
Her
The
progression.
dog there, who kind of looked like a golden retriever,
Yeah.
right? If you guys go to these windows, you'll see just what goes into just the coat of the dog and stuff. They said they're gonna put like little antlers on it, so I guess the big dog is gonna be like her Rudolph, her reindeer, you know. It's
Great.
gonna be really adorable.
John, thank you so much.
got
What
it.
a great sneak peek,
Yes.
getting us into that holiday spirit.